What's up, family? Welcome back to another legendary reaction video. I just want to give a quick disclosure. The audio of the video will be quite low, but you guys will still be able to hear it due to copyright purposes. I hope you guys enjoy. So we got Michael Jackson Beat It. Over here, family, we like to dive into the lyrics, the lyricism, and see what valuable message we can get from the song and apply it to our lives to continue to be great individuals, right? Um, with that being said, before we get into the video, at times I do like to actually dive into the theme, background meaning of the song so we can understand what the song is centered around and what encapsulates whatever the song is. So then we can understand in what direction we are trying to resonate the song or what type of topic subjectively we want to resonate the song with. So I do have my tablet here. I'm reading off of AmericanSongwriter.com. I do like to cite my sources because I didn't write it. But I do give my thoughts and perspective along the way from my own mind. Free thinking. The meaning behind Michael Jackson's 1983 classic hit Beat It. So Michael Jackson's sixth album introduced one of the most expensive music videos with a $100 million budget at the time for Thriller, and one focused more on choreography and costume design. And in the first to run like a short film at 13 minutes around a zombified storyline, Thriller also gave Jackson the most hits off a single album with Billie Jean, Wanna Be Starting Something, Human Nature, Pretty Young Thing, and his Paul McCartney duet on The Girl Is Mine and The Harder Rocking Beat It. Though the word beat can connote an act of violence, the meaning behind the song, written entirely by Michael Jackson and co-produced with Quincy Jones, is actually centered around avoiding violence at all costs and pulling oneself away from a fight. Told from the perspective of a man who often finds himself in situations where he either the winner or the loser. In the opening verses, Jackson is telling the young man who has joined a gang and is still trying to prove himself to stay away. They told him, quote unquote, "Don't you ever come around here. Don't want to see your face. You better disappear." The fire's in their eyes. Their words are really clear. So beat it, just beat it. You better run. You better do what you can. Don't want to see no blood. Don't be a macho man. You want to be tough. Better do what you can. So beat it, but you want to be bad. As the song progresses, it's a battle of good versus evil, showcasing the pressure many men face to stand up for themselves and fight or be considered weak, and how this can continue to be a vicious cycle of violence. So with that being said, family, with no further ado, I do like to, I do like to pull up the lyrics on my tablet, even though we can see the subtitles. Once I get it pulled up here, we can begin diving into the video. So with that being said, 1 second. Sorry for the delay. Here we go. Verse 1. So with no further ado, family, let's get straight into the video. Leather was actually cool back then. Is leather still cool now? Comment down below, family. Leather jackets, I feel like, always in style, you know. Look at the cool walk. At the cool walk, look. They walk like this with their shoulders. You know what I'm saying? So he said they told him, "Don't you ever come around here." Plain and simple, the people he's talking about. What up, family? Because I got my little annotations here. Plain and simple, the people he's talking about don't like you. The lyrics are about life on the streets and gang activity, something Jackson was very detached from. He was schooled by tutors in his whole life and became a star at a young age, obviously, and it's similar to West Side Story in its use of gangs as musical art. And then he says, the fires in your eyes, their words are really clear. It's clear that they don't like you because they hate you so much. You can see fire in their eyes and they make it clear. You know what I'm saying? Individuals a lesson. You know, those who are seeking validation from other individuals. And this song actually introduced me to the first time of hearing Macho Man. I didn't ever know what a Macho Man was. But obviously, when he says, "Don't want to see no blood, don't be a macho man." Macho Man was a nickname given to a professional wrestler, Randy Savage. Wrestlers tend to bleed. Michael is saying that if you want to fight, you're going to end up looking like a wrestler who's bleeding. That could be another annotation. And then the Macho Man could just be being tough and bad. For slang terms, it could be mean just being bad and tough, thinking you big and bad and all that in a bag of chips. You know what I'm saying? Where nobody can stop you, undefeated, And um and you know, anybody get said just beat it. Just beat it. No one wants to be defeated, showing how funky and strong is your fight. It doesn't matter who's wrong or right, just beat it. Beat it. Beat it. Just beat it. So no one wants to lose a fight, be the bigger man and step away. Sometimes you got to turn the other cheek. That way you don't run the risk of losing and the other man doesn't risk having his pride stripped. It's just not worth it. You know what I'm saying? Mm, 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 mm. Don't want to be a boy, you want to. Mm, 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 mm. So beat it. Beat it. Mm. So look, he said, don't want a boy, you want to be a man. This is a reference to a stereotype that men are strong and macho, as Jackson describes earlier, as well as a confirmation that you, quote unquote, he is directly addressing a male. In other words, boy is weak and man is considered being strong, you know, because nobody wants to. When you call a man a boy, obviously you humiliate them and strip their manhood. That's what it felt like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. And they'll tell you it's not so beat it. So, and I want to elaborate on that. He said you have to show them that you're really not scared. You playing with your life. This ain't truth or dare. They'll kick you, then they'll beat you, then they'll tell you it's fair, so beat it. You want to be bad. If you do fight them and you will get killed, you're playing the game and you really can get terminated. Truth or dare is a game which you choose whether you would tell the absolute truth or any single question asked towards you or accept any single challenge someone gives you. Usually extreme dares are given or questions are asked, and the player will follow through to prove they are not scared. Michael is saying it's okay that you're scared and you don't have to prove that you aren't. You know what I'm saying? And then he said, they'll kick you, then they'll beat you, and they'll tell you it's fair, so beat it if you want to be bad. The protagonist warns his friend about a gang who is trying to kick him out of town rather than just leave. The friends feel he needs to be bad. My man did the seizure dance. Yo, did you see him shaking his head like that, like a bobblehead? Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Well, legendary performance, man. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Spread that peace, love, and positivity, and let the love supersede the hate. I am gonna let it play out, you know, obviously, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Beat it, beat it. Mm, 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 mm. Just beat it. So I feel like it's just an important message. You know, things don't have to be chaotic as they seem to be. And that's what we need to apply to our lives. Simplistic is the way to go. It beats all the chaotic way of living. And living simple actually makes things more clear with clarity. Comment down below how you feel about that, family, about clarity and being simplistic and avoiding, you know, violence, and the importance of avoiding violence, and how this song resonates with you, most importantly. And I'll interact with you guys down in the comments section below. Let that love supersede the hate. Until next time, family. Peace.